The following is a presentation of Paola Sports Live. It's time for Panther Sports. On your new home for Paola High School athletics, Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at gobrawley.com. Also by Elliott Group. Hers Incorporated. Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. And Miami County Dance Movement. This is Paola Athletics. On your new home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live.
And good Thursday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Burlington High School and the Burlington Invitational as we get set for the semifinal matchup between the Paola Panthers and the Independence Bulldogs. BJ Harris along with you, alongside me, Q Harris, as we are settling in for a single game tonight, as we mentioned the other night, because they split in brackets and because the ladies were in a different building. We were not going to be able to carry that game. Ladies are doing their work right now, though, over on Burlington High School's YouTube channel. That link's in our Facebook page if you want to go check that out here for the last 9 minutes before warm-ups are over with. We'd love for you to stay right here, obviously, but the ladies are leading the last we checked in that ball game, 40-32 with 3:29 to go in the fourth quarter. So hopefully they hold on. If they do, they'll play Labette County in the fifth-place game tomorrow night. Regardless, they will play tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. We'll have that game for you right here on Paola Sports Live. Again, coming up tomorrow, whether they're playing for the fifth place spot or the seventh place spot, we will have the ladies for you tomorrow evening. And then the guys will play on Saturday regardless of how this game comes out. But they are here in the semifinals, and they are taking on the Independence Bulldogs. And they will play Rock Creek on the boys' side of things if they are able to make it to the championship game. And that's a pretty good team in Rock Creek, but they've got a pretty tough task ahead of them here with Independence. Maybe the record doesn't show it, but watching them warm up, they've got some kids who can certainly play. Talked to Coach Cash as well a little bit ago, and he feels like they've got some guys that can certainly cause some problems. We got here because the Panthers knocked off Sabetha 50-36 on Tuesday night. Bo Robinson, 21 points. Trey Moala, 20 points. And both players had double-doubles as well, as Robinson had 11 rebounds and Moala had 10. It'll be a matter of what those other guys in the lineup can do. Just need to get, 7 to 10 points from a few other guys, and then you really feel real balanced. Right now, defensively, they're a juggernaut. The Panthers are pretty good across the board. All 9 guys in the rotation, once they get healthy, can really lock you down on the defensive end. It's just from the scoring side of things. And the other thing I like to watch from the Panthers is not to play down to their competition. I don't think they'll have a problem with that tonight. They should come out ready to go. Independence 1-7 on the season coming into this tournament, and they're coming off a win, though, on Tuesday. Their first win of the season came in a tournament play against the host school, Burlington, to knock them into the consolation bracket. And so the Paola Panthers draw Independence instead of what would likely have been Burlington. So 1-7, what does that mean from a schedule standpoint? It's not like they played some juggernauts yet. They played the likes of Caney Valley, Mulvane, Wichita Collegiate. Parsons is a pretty good team. Chanut's pretty good. Fort Scott's okay. So it's not like they played some stiff competition. What's that 1-7 record? Doesn't matter. You got to play the game. They've got some size down inside with Easton Ewing at 6'6". And they've got some athletes on the edge as well. And so I think this will be a pretty good matchup between these two teams as we look to punch a ticket, hopefully, to the Burlington Invitational Tournament. Again, the ladies are currently in action. The second half of the fourth quarter over there, they were leading last we checked. We'll update you more on that as we get on. But certainly the reason we can't be in two places at one time, do apologize for that. But luckily able to watch that, some of the parents on their stream. We're going to take our first break. We come back. We'll have some starting lineups, start to get you ready for the beginning of this one as the Panthers take on the Bulldogs tonight, right here on your home for Paola High School Athletics, Paola Sports Live. It's presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what's possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. We'll talk more about this when we return on the Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics pregame show on Paola Sports Live.
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast, priced right, with plans starting at $34.95. No throttling, no tricks, more upload speed, and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrawley.com. Go Brawley. It just works.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Welcome back here, Burlington High School. BJ Harris along with you as you get a look in there at the boys getting warmed up for this one with the Independence Bulldogs. We're in the midst of the Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics pregame show where they are committed to providing quality health care to families in Miami County. A comprehensive approach to oral care, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. Learn more at ironhorsedental.com or drlaurasortho.com. And again, these two teams, the Panthers right now at 6-3, the Independence Bulldogs at 1-7. Bulldogs coming off a 51-38 win over Burlington on Tuesday. The Paola men knocked off Sabetha 50-36. Quick update on the girls' game that's currently going on over there, as it's either done or it's gosh darn it, went away on me. That's our game. Well, I had that one on there. Last I saw it was 40-35. The ladies were up in the waning moments of that fourth quarter, but we will try to track down the link that disappeared on me and try to get you an update on that girls' game. We'll certainly have one before, but if they did hold on to win, they would be taking on Labette County tomorrow. Either way, they do play at 6 o'clock. We'll have that game for you coming up here tomorrow. Pregame around 5:50, tip-off at 6 o'clock back at the Burlington Invitational. Do have the boys' game, though, coming up here in just a moment. Let's take a look at our starting lineup. Starting lineups brought to you by Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill, your area Bobcat mower dealer. Start next year's mowing season with a great Bobcat mower, or take your mower in for a full tune-up. Working on all types of small engines, Hers also has you covered when it comes to hydraulic hoses and cylinder repair. To learn more, go to hersinc.net or call 913-247-3530. First up for Independence, it'll be number 1, Jackson Page, a 5'10 senior. Number 4, Davis Merrick, a 5'7 junior. Number 15, Caleb Johnston, a 5'11 senior. Number 22, Hayden Smith, a 5'11 sophomore. Number 22, Hayden Smith, a 5'11 sophomore. I think I just said that. Easton Ewing, number 23, 6'6 sophomore. Big kid. Head coach is Brad Smith. Pretty sure that's the Brad Smith that was at Labette County for a long, long time. Everybody's got face masks on, I can't tell, but he won a lot of games at Labette County and now at Independence. Hopefully they don't get a win here tonight, but they have certainly been successful Independence has always been a tough out at tournaments that I've broadcasted at, maybe down to just a tad, but hopefully they don't get going here tonight. Paola Panthers be Aiden Morris, 5'10 junior, averages 1.6 points per ball game. Number 10, Garrett Williams, a 6-foot senior, averages 5 points a game. Number 14, Bo Robinson, a 6'4 senior, averaging 16.6 coming into the tournament. That was helped out a little bit the other night with a 21-point performance. Number 25, Trey Moala, a 6'5 junior, averaging 18.7 points per ball game. And he had 20 points the other night. And 34, or Brock Pitzer, a 6-foot senior, averaging 3 points per contest. And, of course, the Panthers are coached by Dave Cash. We'll take our final timeout. We'll come back and have your start of this one here as a chance to punch your ticket to the championship game coming up on Saturday. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Panther basketball on Paola Sports Live.
Miami County Dance Movement is a place to inspire kids. Miami County Dance Movement is one big family with loving teachers. Miami County Dance Movement is where I'm learning to be flexible in dance and my life. Miami County Dance Movement is so amazing because everybody is so loving and kind. Miami County Dance Movement is like a second family to me.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
There we go. Getting ready to get things started here in this one. The Paola Panthers and the Independence Bulldogs. BJ Harris back along with you as we get ready for this one. Chance to get to the championship game here of this Burlington Invitation. It's one of the long, really well-run tournaments in Kansas, and that would certainly be a nice feather in the cap of these boys if they get to that championship game and take on a really good Rock Creek team. Here's Moala. Early start to this one. Shot no good. Rattles in and out. It's a good look, though. First possession here for the Independence Bulldogs. On the right side, looking to drive is Page, their point guard. Keeps those bright yellow shoes. Off left wing for Merrick. He'll drive on Audie. Early on, try to see some of these matchups where they have an advantage. Moala's going to draw the early chance at Easton Ewing at 6'6", off his heel, or off his knee rather. Scooped up, here comes Brock Pitzer with the right hand, good, and the foul. Nice steal. Ball went off, and a good look by Garrett Williams, taking that quarterback mentality to find the open man and catch him in stride. Brock Pitzer knows exactly what to do with that on the other end. And it will send him to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. Bounced around, shot no good, pulled out of there by Ewing. And the Panthers lead early 2-0. Page handoff right side for Merrick. Merrick looking, trying to find a slicing Caleb Johnston. It's not there on the left wing. This is Hayden Smith. Smith will reverse all the way around the other side. Give it up for Page for three on the way, no good. Rebound cleared by Audie, and Fletcher going to push it up off the near side. Guarded by Page. Give to Moala in the paint, spinning. Elevates off the glass and good. Nice take there by Trey Moala. Good look by Audie to find him. And a 4-0 lead to start this one here, 6:36, early going of the first quarter. In this one, Kick to left corner, quickly around to Page. And now he'll reset it. Man-to-man for the Panthers. Williams going to draw Page. Pretty even matchups across the board. In fact, probably, definitely I was going to say a little bit of an advantage maybe for the matchup with Robinson. And on cue, they get Johnston in stride to get an easy bucket. And Bo's going to have to do a little better job defensively. He's got the advantage physically, certainly, but can he keep up with Johnston, who left him in his dust a moment ago? Ball's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Panthers here with 6:10 to play in the opening quarter. And now for Moala. Trey facing up against Hayden Smith as the Bulldogs come out man-to-man as well. Straight man all the way across. Baseline. That's not going to work. Dunk by Moala. A good first step there once he caught it to get around the defender on the baseline. You got to close that out because once he gets there, it's all over but the crime. Off left corner. Thought about one. Did Merrick. Didn't take it. Dish to Page. And Garrett Williams is going to get picked on one, and he didn't like it. Unfortunately, this is not call your own on the foul situation. So it's left up to other guys' opinions and stripy uniforms. Garrett picks up first personal foul, first team foul as well. Here's Page moving through those screens as Williams trying to keep on Page. He's a long, lean, athletic fella. On the left side, they have him at 5'10". Another screen coming over by Ewing. Ball knocked around. Gathered up, driving Merrick. Nope, stopped by Audie. They get a good switch there. Back over Page. Good look. There's the finally the same play they scored opposite side a moment ago, and this time Robinson was there with those long arms to knock it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bulldogs with 5:15, a long possession so far by Indy. Into the elbow for Ewing. Backing, blocked by Moala. He gets it back as well. Trey will lead the charge. 1-on-3, not good odds. Backside Robinson. Guarded, and first time Bo dealing with some size for the first time really all season. Bigger than him, and that was Ewing, sophomore. That kid is, if his bottom half catches up, he's going to be bigger than 6'6", I would suspect, because he is big, strong kid for just 15, 16 years old. Drive by Page, elevate, 5-foot bunny on the way, no good, missed it. An easy one, and now they'll get it down into Ewing. Wall is going to have this job. Good help from Robinson. If he gets it to go, he can't, but he gets his own rebound. He'll go back up. This time he's fouled and the bucket. Easton Ewing showing that size down inside. And he'll go to try to complete the three-point play. Foul was called on the Panthers. And they're going to get Moala on that foul, his first team foul number 2. Joel Feldman checking in for some early minutes for the Panthers? No. They said that on the deal. I was looking down. No. It's Carson Bame is who they actually ended up having. 32, not 33. Bame comes in to replace Brock Pitzer. Indy back with it here. Off right side, controlled by Davis Merrick. He'll push to the left. There's Robinson jumping that one, but can't quite come away with it. Give it up for Hayden Smith, who will reset, working against Bame. Scoop off for Page. Dump off inside Ewing. Good look at it. And there's Audie. He didn't have a chance at it. Lucky to miss it. And they're going to get a foul on Caleb Johnston, I believe. His first, team foul number 2. 6-4 early. Part of this one. Here's a 3 by Williams, no good. Lady Panthers did win, by the way, 46-40. So they will move on to take on Labette County in the 5th place game. Easton Ewing getting his work done again down low. Tied this ball game at 6 apiece. They're going to have to find an answer for him. Try to score. Robinson tries that baseline, can't get it. Skip pass left side. Here's Carson Bame. He'll set and fire 3 on the way. This one's no good. Robinson there for the board. He'll spin, go in the opposite direction. And it's knocked out of the air, but it's going to be a foul. It's going to be against Hayden Smith most likely. And it will be his first personal foul, team foul number 3 on the Bulldogs, but it will send Bo Robinson to the free throw line to shoot 2. Not a terribly proficient free throw shooter, right around 50%. But he knocks that one down, look real good. His first bucket of the ball game. A lot of times teams will have one kind of dominant player, and you can try to isolate them and eliminate them and make the other guys beat you. The Panthers are tough because, one, between Robinson and Moala, they both, how do you pick your poison? I think teams have tried to pick one or the other to marginal success, but then everybody else is right there. And you got to just try to match up. Aiden Moore's going to draw Page here as he checks back in. Looking to drive his Page into the traffic. Kick. Johnston back out. 3 on the way by Birdie. No good. Who's just checked into the ball game. Brecken Birdie. And on the long rebound, it's pulled out of there by Indy. There's a miss and a good rebound there by Williams. Good dish. Morris going to finish at the rim. Good take by Aiden Morris. The pressure coming from Ewing on the backside. He was able to get it up off the glass and good. Off right corner. Controlled by Johnston. Good defense by Garrett Williams. Nearly a 5 count. Page finally gets it. Get out of here, Bo Robinson says. And here they come the other way, Garrett Williams. Good team basketball so far by the Panthers. Certainly on the defensive end, they have been very good. The exception of a couple possessions by Ewing. Robinson will scoop off for Bame. He'll look to attack. No free throw line. Back around to the corner for Morris. They're front and back on Moala. Bame to the corner for Williams. He'll drive again. Good ball movement here by the Panthers trying to find a hole. Elevate Moala, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Ewing. Here come the Bulldogs from right to left. Page with it on their left side. Final minute of this first quarter. To the corner. Birdie back around to Page. Skip pass far side for Smith. Quickly to the corner for Johnston. Now he'll get open. Look at baseline. Dish, little runner up and good. Finally for Jackson Page. He's had that kind of look a couple times. Just haven't been able to close it out. 9-8. 36 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Morris to Bame. Back over to Moala. Here's Robinson. Walked with it. Little stutter step as he took off. It's a pretty common mistake. We saw it the other night a lot of times in 2 games. The crew was a little touchy on the traveling thing too the other night. They'll hold for the final shot here of this first quarter. Probably feel pretty good about themselves. If you're Independent, it's 1-7 against a 6-3 team. It's knocked off Piper a couple nights ago. Obviously pretty good. Paola has been. They've been ranked as high as number 2 in the 4A rankings. And there's a 3 on a step back by Jackson Page. And they will take a lead into the second quarter as Indy takes their first lead of the ball game. 11-9 after 1. We're back in 1. You're watching Panther basketball on Paola Sports Live.
Miami County Dance Movement is a place to inspire kids. Miami County Dance Movement is one big family with loving teachers. Miami County Dance Movement is where I'm learning to be flexible in dance and my life. Miami County Dance Movement is so amazing because everybody is so loving and kind. Miami County Dance Movement is like a second family to me.
11-9 your score. Independence jumps out in front, their first lead of the ball game. Panthers have led by as much as 4. 4-0, but Indy not going quietly there after that first quarter. 11-9, low-scoring affair so far here in Burlington. Again, the Burlington Invitational. Lady Panthers win earlier tonight, 46-40, as they will advance to take on Labette County tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. We'll have it for you in that 5th place game. Good part of that is we get to set up here in the big gym. There's another 3 by Page. It seems like the kind of guy, don't let him get warmed up. Caden Ramey, good position on a rebound, and Ewing is going to get called for it over the back, I believe. And it is. And that is definitely Brad Smith from Labette County days, there for a long, long time. Easton Ewing picks up his 2nd personal foul, team foul number 4 on the Bulldogs. Moal on the corner, step back, nope. Back around, Audie quickly to Ramey. Caden, why not? Pull the trigger on one. Good! Caden Ramey drops into triple. It's a rare take by him, but a good finish. Early minutes of the 2nd quarter. And the Panthers will jump back in front by 1. Independence has been very patient in the half court to try to get the look that they want. They have at times. Panthers will have to be super disciplined now in his zone to limit their chances. They started out in man, skip pass, and now here's a timeout by Coach Smith. Not seeing what he wanted, that zone. I don't think they expected them to come out in a zone to start this 2nd quarter, but they did. That's a pretty common thing, especially with a guy with as much experience as Dave Cash. You don't usually start the 2nd quarter with the same defense that you started the game with, and certainly not, sometimes not even the same offense you started the game with. Again, girls win 46-40 over Burlington. We'll go in there about 5:50 tomorrow, tip off at 6 o'clock in that one. Back on Saturday, and because they're in the winner's bracket, regardless of how this one goes out, the Panthers will play pretty sure at noon on Saturday, just a matter of which location, whether that is here or over at the middle school gym. Yeah, indeed. So if they, regardless of how this one turns out, they will play at noon on Saturday. We'll have the pregame around 11:45. I'll hand you guys over to our other counterparts. Bryce Kessler, Caden Carbajo, going to have that one for you on Saturday. Those guys had you a couple weeks, or last Friday night with the Piper game, and so they'll be back in action on Saturday with that one for you. Then we kick off wrestling next week. We'll have a duel on Monday right here on Paola Sports Live. 2nd quarter action, Indy back with it. See if they drew up something to get past this zone defense of the Panthers. But with some size in there in the middle, with Moala ranging in the paint, it's hard to get a good look at one. That's actually a pretty good take. Williams a little late to get over there, and Brecken Purdy makes him pay for it. And Indy back in front now, 14-12. 6:05 to go first half. Ramey on the right wing, who gave him a lead momentarily from deep. Over to Williams now. Here goes Caden again. Oh, take that all the way to the rim. He'll get it back. Good dish. Moala flying in there. What a good look by Caden Ramey. What a finish by Trey Moala. He's got 6. Panthers have tied it up at 14-all. First tie of the ball game. Ewing at the free throw line. Up over the top. That's a pretty good take. Can't finish at the rim, though, and rebound pulled out of there by Garrett Williams. Garrett has played a pretty good ball game, defensively especially. Moala, kick. Fletcher Oddie for 3 on the way. Ooh, just missed it. And pulled out of there by Indy. Here they come. Right to left. Page will lead the charge. He'll have it top of the key. Now move over to the right side just briefly. Scoop off quickly to the corner to Birdie. Back around they go for Smith. He'll drive. Nope. And kick. Back to the corner for Birdie. He just knocked down a 3 from the other side. He has nowhere to go. Good defense by Brock Pitzer. That is textbook, just mirroring every move he made. Slashing Page. Kick. Ewing from the free throw line. Crashing in there is Ewing, and a foul going to be called against the Panthers. Maybe reaching in after Ewing comes down with that board. Could be Moala. It's not. It's going to be against Brock Pitzer. Brock picks up his first, team foul number 3. 4:48 to play here, opening half. Panthers led the duration of the first quarter except for the final shot. And now they're all knotted up. Indy, this game is going to fly by with these long possessions. Just the clock tick, 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 ticking away. Back over for Page. Left side, Merrick. Now looking to drive. Smith tucked around, stolen away. Robinson comes out of there with it. Bo going to lead the charge. Speedy, long, rangy. Up off the glass. No good, but he is fouled. And Bo going to go back to the free throw line to shoot 2. 1 out of 2 on the night so far from the charity stripe, but a chance to give the Panthers back the lead here with 4:24 to play in the first half. Off the heel, no good. Busy week next week. I mentioned wrestling on Monday, Tuesday at Chanute for a boys and girls basketball doubleheader, and then Friday at DeSoto for boys and girls basketball doubleheaders. So it is a busy time of the year. We're just thankful to be able to keep doing it. Panthers will take the lead after Robinson gets right and makes the second one, keeps with his average. 4:17 to play. And a bucket right back. Cooper Smith checks in and gets a quick basket, his first of the ball game. Midway through the second quarter. Robinson with it on the right wing. Here's Moala. He'll pull the trigger on a high arcing 3, no good. Got to get those rebounds right now. Kind of one and dones on offensive possessions. That's not very common for the Panthers. They have typically had extra opportunities. Jackson Smith, another step back, no good. Knocked around, and Brock Pitzer pushed him. Brock can't believe it. His second. 3:41 to play in the first half.
Paola foul, 34, Brock Pitzer, his second, team 4th. In for Paola, 32, Carson Bain.
Bain checks back in, replaces Caden Ramey and Brock Pitzer. Both sit down. Dump off inside, and Bo's going to get called for a foul. Came down on Ewing a little bit as well. Robinson picks up his first personal, team foul number 5 on the Panthers. And down to Ewing on the right wing. Moala will match up with him back to man-to-man for the Panthers. Out high, Merrick. Ewing going to drive on Moala, backing him in. Just catches the front of that rim and drops it in. Easton Ewing has 6 points. And their largest lead now of the ball game is 3. As they lead it here 18-15. Panthers need a bucket. Moala up off the glass, can't get it, but he will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Trey, a 65% free throw shooter on the season. The other night, though, he went on a tear in the fourth quarter, knocked down 4 in a row. He went 6 out of 8 from the charity stripe against Sabetha on Tuesday. This time off the back iron, no good. Makes the second one. Missed the first, made the second. He's got 7, leads all scorers at this point. 3 minutes to go here, first half. Dump off inside for Page. Kick back outside for Smith to the corner for other Smith, Cooper. This time it's on the right side for Hayden Smith. Rebound by Ewing. He can't get it to go. Rebound by Robinson. They'll get another crack at it. Here they go, left to right. Up the floor. Page pickpockets Robinson. Page is going to go to the rim. You can bet it. Moala gets a hand on it. Coming in Ewing. Panthers are going to have to get tougher on the glass. That Ewing knows how to rebound balls, and he has got 8 points right now, and they lead by 4 now, their largest lead of the ball game. Here with 2:11 to play. You have to get a body on him. You have to get physical. Trey's going to have to get in there and bang a little bit with the big-bodied Easton Ewing. Robinson for three. In and out. But again, not sure about that one. At Independence, that's friendly fire, it looked like to me. They're going to get somebody on it, but I don't know who it was. Carson Bain picks it up.
His first, team 6.
Team foul number 6 on. Boy, after the other night, this has been refreshing. Pretty good flow to the basketball game. Coach Cash is going to talk about this one. We'll take our timeout as well. Panthers down by 4. We're back at 30. You're watching Panther basketball on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley.
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast, priced right, with plans starting at $34.95. No throttling, no tricks, more upload speed, and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrawley.com. Go Brawley. It just works.
20-16, Panthers trail Independence. Indy with the basketball. They come out of the timeout as well. Jackson Page with it on the left. Give it up to Hayden Smith, back over to Page. Panthers come out of that, back into that zone. They went man for a moment. Here's Page, back to the corner. Back around they go. Reverse it over to Smith on the right wing. Back to Page, catch, he'll pull that trigger. Panthers almost daring him, knowing that they need to have some people down low if the ball ends up coming back out of there to get some rebounds. Page, though, good take. He'll dish it to Ewing. That's been their kind of M.O. He's kind of camped out inside that lane, though. And now he'll get called for a foul, Will Ewing, as he gets a piece of Moala, and it'll be the 7th team foul on Indy, so that's going to send Trey to the free throw line to shoot 1-and-1 as well.
Independence foul, 23, Easton Ewing, 3rd.
It's his 3rd foul. I did not get that he already, I thought he only had 1, he had 2. And so the big fella sits down with 3 fouls. Won't see him the final 1 minute, I suspect. And we'll see how they adjust without that big body in there. Trey misses the front side of 1-and-1, though, and a foul going to be called on Caden Ramey. And we'll go to the other end of the floor and shoot 1-on-1 on this end.
Paola foul, 44, Caden Ramey, his first, team 7. 12, Cooper Smith at the line shooting 1-and-1.
Cooper Smith going to go to the free throw line. Cooper with 2 points. The junior came in and off the bench and quickly grabbed 2 quick points. Now he'll go to the free throw line for the front side of a 1-on-1 and knocks it down. 21-16, now 5 points, the largest lead of the ball game for the Bulldogs. Panthers need to take advantage here in the final 1:10 and get some points while Ewing's on the bench. Second one's no good. What a rebound. Just helps to be able to jump higher than everybody else. Who knew? Who knew basketball height and being able to jump and athleticism was a... I never understood why I was no good at this. Now I get it. 12-inch vertical on a good day. Dump off inside Moala. Good dish by Ramey. Those are 2 of the best assists of the season. Caden Ramey's been the one giving it. And Moala's a beneficiary there. He's got 9 points. Stops a little run here. 21-18, 36 seconds. Indy, if you let them, they'll hold the ball. They are a patient offense. Screen. Aiden Morris working hard to get through those as they back to man. Every possession seems to be a different defense. And now a charge going to be called. Moving screen, I believe. Probably Cooper Smith.
Independence foul, 12, Cooper Smith.
His first, team 8. Offensive foul. So now the Panthers can work for the final shot, and a 3 would tie to 2 and pull it within 1 going into the halftime locker room. Nine seconds. And they're going to foul Aiden Morris and send Aiden to the free throw line to shoot 1-and-1. 67% free throw shooter coming into the tournament. Went to the stripe 4 times last night, or twice, and went 2 out of 4 in the fourth quarter. He had 4 points last night, or 2 nights ago, rather. And Morris knocks in the first one. Shot there by the junior. Out goes Moala. Only guy with foul trouble really is Easton Ewing for Independence. Panthers picked up enough fouls, but nobody really racking them up, and Aiden Morris makes them pay for that one. There's 7 seconds, so you're going to have to tighten up. Don't let him have a good look at one. Help comes. Cooper Smith on the right side. He's going to get a decent little runner. That should be a charge, but it's not, and that's the end of the first half as the Panthers do battle back after a little bit of a slump and pull it to within 1, 21-20 after a half of basketball and a quick-moving first half. We'll come back. We'll talk about this first half. We'll let you know how the girls did early tonight if you missed it. Sorry if you felt like you just fell off the face of the earth. Good job, kid. Tighten that down. It's the handle. Good night. About a heart attack. 21-20. Panthers trail by 1. We'll talk about it when we return on the halftime show here on Paola Sports Live.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Hey, I'm Mike Rowe, here today to encourage you to connect with 811 before you dig. And I'm Mike Rowe, and I'm here because I love to dig in the dirt. It's true. He's also here because he's very small and not that bright. Here, for instance, we can see Mike Rowe doing what he loves to do. And here we can see the consequences of not doing what he should have done. Dude, why didn't you call 811?
I forgot the number.
See? Not that bright.
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast. Affordable with plans starting at just $34.95. No throttling, no tricks. More upload speed and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrawley.com. Go Brawley, it just works.
How do you see the world?
Ha! At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into everyday miracles. Like riding my bike. Breaking boards. Ha! Hugging my mom.
Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call or go online now.
Back out here to Burlington High School. BJ Harris along with you as we're at halftime of this one. The Paola Panthers trailing the Independence Bulldogs by 1. Here's how we got to where we are. The Panthers jumped out to an early 4-0 lead in this game, but couldn't hold on to that. It was tied at 6-6. They maintained the lead until the final shot of the first quarter. That's when Jackson Page would knock down a 3 at the buzzer of the first, and they would have an 11-9 lead with Independence going into the second quarter. Paola would grab the lead at 12-11. Indy would get it at 14-12. It would be tied at 14. Panthers would grab it briefly with 4:20 to play in the first half, 15-14 on a Trey Moala free throw. But then Indy would grab it right back 16-15 and have not relinquished it since that point. They grew their lead as much as 5 at that point. The Panthers do score a pair of free throws from Aiden Morris, pull them to within one. That's where we sit right here, 21-20. Winner will take on Rock Creek in the championship game. The loser will take on Silver Lake in the third place game on Saturday at noon. We'll have that game for you. Pre-game coverage around 11:45. Tip off at noon on Saturday, regardless if we're in the championship game or third place. It's just a matter of which gym we're in, so hopefully get a win, be over here. And it will be, again, on noon on Saturday. The girls win earlier this evening, 46-40. They knock off Labette County. They knock off Burlington. They will play Labette County, who knocked off Ottawa 41-20 yesterday night. And so just about set for where we're going to be. We will be back here tomorrow evening. Pre-game coverage around 5:50, tip-off 6 o'clock as the ladies take on Labette. And then we'll wait to see how things work here in the second half. Coming up on Monday, we've got a wrestling duel as the Panthers welcome in Lawrence Free State. Tuesday at Chanute for a doubleheader, and then Saturday at DeSoto for a doubleheader. You can keep up with everything we have to do on our Facebook page, Paola Sports Live. Search on Facebook, and then PaolaSportsLive.com. We'll have all the events, have the games up there for the week, and so be sure to check that out if you want to know where we're at or want to share that information with family members across the area. Acacia did announce yesterday, I think it was, that they're going to double the number of people they're going to allow into basketball games from 2 to 4, but still not a lot, so we're thankful we're able to be here to bring it for you, and I hope you appreciate it as well. We are at halftime of this one, 21-20. We'll take another quick break. We'll come back, start to get you ready for second half action here from Burlington Invitational. The Panthers trail by 1. You're watching on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley.
Are you thinking about buying medicine online? A search for online pharmacies yields more than 20 million results. But which ones can you trust? Medicines bought from unlicensed online pharmacies can be dangerous. You may get a fake drug, your condition may get worse, or you may experience a bad reaction. Don't put your health at risk. To learn how to find an online pharmacy that's safe and legal, visit fda.gov/BeSafeRx. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
All across the country, people are coming together to speed up what we can learn about health. The All of Us Research Program is calling on 1 million people to join us as we try to change the future of health. For your family, for future generations, for all of us. Visit joinallofus.org and find out how you can become 1 in a million.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Miami County Dance Movement is a place to inspire kids. Miami County Dance Movement is one big family with loving teachers. Miami County Dance Movement is where I'm learning to be flexible in dance and my life. Miami County Dance Movement is so amazing because everybody is so loving and kind. Miami County Dance Movement is like a second family to me.
Here we go, getting ready to get started in this second half. The Paola Panthers, Independence Bulldogs. Probably the storyline to start this second half is 6'6" sophomore Easton Ewing for Independence. Had to sit down late in that first half with 3 fouls. He picked up with about a minute 10 to go in the second quarter. And so how cautious is he down low? Does he pick up that fourth early on? It could certainly change the trajectory of this ball game. And Panthers are going to have it first to start the second half. Fletcher Audie will hold it out high. Quick moving first half. Big, long half-court possessions from both teams. Panthers like to play that style a little bit. There's a good look down inside. Audie high off the glass, no good. Paola with the rebound, can't get the second chance to go. And Indy fans wanted a foul, didn't get it. It's close. Off left side for Hayden Smith. Panthers come out in a zone and nothing doing. Smith's in it 4 rows deep on the near side. Off right side for Robinson. He'll face right up on Ewing. Man, it's a fun little matchup. Those two elevate. Shot no good. Paola gets another rebound. Scoops it out to Williams while he goes to the ground. Robinson will attack. He'll step back now. Shot on the way, no good. Ooh, pitcher was there, couldn't quite pull it down. Open frames all around for everybody. Now here's Page with it on the right wing. Nearly stolen away. Get to the elbow for Johnston. Back outside Smith. Now here's Page again. Going to drive is Hayden Smith. Knocked around, nearly stolen away. Gathered up, though, by Johnston. Back outside Ewing. Just pass it through him. Stolen away by Brock Pitzer. Had a few of those in football season. Audie, bounce pass. Robinson, dunk! That's pretty. Pretty. And the Panthers take the lead back 22-21. What a good dish by Fletcher Audie. Robinson to finish. Bo's been quiet. That's his first field goal of the game. And a turnover by Indy going the other way. Robinson to get to the second half. A 16.6 per ball game. He had 21 the other night. He's had back-to-back 20-point games, back-to-back double-doubles. But quiet tonight so far in a low-scoring affair. But, boy, they are really dishing the ball. Brock Pitcher's had a good pass. Caden Ramey had 2 great assists. And then that one for Fletcher Audie. Here's Robinson again. He'll explode off the other side. He'll throw it down with 2 hands. Back-to-back dunks by the Panthers. Warming up a little bit, perhaps. 24-21. On the left side. Now at the corner for Ewing. He'll try to stretch through. Shot no good. He's going to be fouled. They're going to say it was on the floor. Back-to-back dunks. Excited to announce a new program next week that we're going to have. As far as I know, I think it's exclusive to our platform, where folks are going to be able to see a cool play at home. Text a number, or in the gym. If you see a dunk, you want to get the highlights to it, you'll be able to send a text to a number we'll provide, and it'll send a link to that clip to your phone. It's pretty crazy technology. A company working out of Kansas City that reached out to us about it, and excited to roll that out next week. We'll have more information on it starting next week. To the corner for Pitzer. Kick outside. Fletcher Audie will step into a 3 on the way. No good. Missed it badly. And now here come the Bulldogs rather going the other way. Looking to drive. Kick. Jackson Page rather with a 3. No good. Kind of a flat shot. And out of bounds it goes. Aiden Morris getting ready to check into the ball game.
In for Paola 2, Aiden Morris.
Morris going to bring it across the timeline for the Panthers. So there it was for a second. Paola moving without the ball. He would have had a chance at one probably. Now he's going to back his way in, kick outside Robinson. Bo will go baseline. Never to go with it. Paola doing some banging down inside. A bunch of bodies. And it's going to be a foul against Johnston. It's a double team. Don't make any mistake about it. It's a double team on Paola. Johnston's one guarding, but Ewing has 75% of his attention right there at the point of attack. And he was coming over to help. Bame checks into the ball game. He'll catch in the corner. Into Paola. Good. Move to the rim by Paola. He is fouled. And Trey will go to the free throw line to shoot two. 1 out of 3 on the night from the charity stripe. 9 points. Led all scorers at the halftime break.
His second. Team second.
That took a funky roll, but fell in. Panthers on a 5-0 run to start this third quarter. Early in the season, they were a team of runs. They were basically, that's the way they got leads, and then they would hold on to them down the stretch. As all that makes them both, it's now a 6-0 run. And their largest lead of the ball game is 5. And a timeout by Coach Smith. Caden Ramey out there quickly to meet his teammates. Panthers nearly midway through the third quarter, grabbing the lead, biggest of the ball game. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching Panther basketball.
Hey, I'm Mike Rowe, here today to encourage you to connect with 811 before you dig. And I'm Mike Rowe, and I'm here because I love to dig in the dirt. It's true. He's also here because he's very small and not that bright. Here, for instance, we can see Micro doing what he loves to do. And here we can see the consequences of not doing what he should have done. Dude, why didn't you call 811?
I forgot the number.
See? Not that bright.
(26-21) is your score. .413 to play now here in this third quarter. There's a steal by the Panthers. Paola can't quite come out of there cleanly with it. Williams will, though. Good look by Williams. Carson Bame, though, too far underneath. Dish to Paola. Paola, he'll go up with it. Up over the top and in. 28-21. It's an 8-0 run. And a foul going to be called on Aiden Morris. I believe that's just going to be his first personal foul.
Paola foul to Aiden Morris.
Team foul number 2 here in this second half on. Oh, too late. Ball was in. You can't let him into the game now. Ball was in play. They will honor that. Outside for Page. Back around, dump off inside. Blocked! Coach Smith, Coach Cash can't believe it, neither can I.
Paola foul 14, Bo Robinson, his second, team third.
That's Bo's second personal foul, and that was questionable, to say the least. And Ewing's going to knock down the first one.
In for Independence, 14, Brecken Birdie.
Bo did that from behind. The official was on the front side, and so, yeah, I can see from that angle it may have looked like it, but I don't think he got much contact. Some people hitting the floor as Hayden Smith gets shoved. Easton Ewing knocks down both free throws. It stops an 8-0 run. And on the other end of the floor, Moala's warming up.
Basket by Carson Bame.
Excuse me, Carson Bame, rather. I just looked up and saw the end of that, but Carson Bame getting on the scoreboard. Sorry about that, bud. 30-23. Page rolls one in. This game was no scores for a long time, and it's coming in flurries now. would be it's 21. It would have been 23. Now 24, but now 25. That's what I thought. Yeah, they weren't there. Bulldogs get a stop. Kick out. Hayden Smith, a little off the mark over the backboard and out of bounds and go back to the Panthers. 2:45 to play. Indy has stopped the bleeding a little bit, but it was an 8-0 run to start the fourth quarter. Two-thirds of this third quarter, about two-thirds of it, the Panthers were able to hold Indy scoreless. Back with it. Paola gets stripped. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Panthers, however. Bo Robinson's on the floor for just a moment. Caden Ramey is checked into the ball game. Audie, Ramey, Williams, Bayman, Moala. Get it to Moala. It's to fight for it, but when he comes up with it, he's open. Nope, can't get it to go. He'll get it back, and he will be fouled on the putback. He should have made the first one, but he didn't, and so he gets another crack at it regardless. And now he'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. He draws a contact on Brecken Birdie, his first, team foul number 3. Moala has made his last 2. And that was last 3. Nobody ever gives me credit when the jinx doesn't mess anybody up. I get told at home all the time that I'm a jinx. I say something. Hey, we haven't had a flat tire in a long time. I can't believe I just said that. Nothing. And then sure enough, you get a flat tire. That's the way it works. Not time, no, because his ability to shoot free throws is stronger than my jinx abilities, perhaps. Panthers add to the lead again. They've led by as many as 7 now twice. Shot no good by Indy, now backed up by Page as he'll reset it here with 2:13 to go in the third. Page, kick over, Johnston to the corner. Birdie, nearly stripped, comes out of there. Moala, a little block behind it, another block by Moala, and then he'll pull down the rebound. It's Cooper Smith, rather, got blocked twice. Going the other way, under 2 to go. Moala thought about a 3, a little stutter step, cleared some space. Up and around, he gets the roll. Putting on a little bit of a show right now is Trey Moala. Now the largest lead of the ball game is 9 for the Panthers. 96 minutes to play in the third quarter. Ewing, other than a pair of free throws, has been quiet offensively. Page, that's off the mark. Shot no good. Rebound pulled out of there, though, by Birdie, and a foul going to be called on Garrett Williams. Garrett picks up his second personal foul. Team foul number 4.
His first, team third.
Babe comes out. In comes Robinson. Robinson for the Panthers. Out goes Cooper Smith. Johnston comes back into the ball game for Indy. To the corner for Birdie. And a 20 to play, third quarter. Going to drive. Little runner. Blocked by Moala. That's 3 blocks in 2 possessions. Moala all the way. Scoop. Good. And 1. A man amongst boys right now is Trey Moala, as he has 7 third quarter points, 16 for the ball game, and he's going to the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play. And the Panthers now have a double-digit lead for the first time tonight as they lead 36-25. It has been a third quarter for the Panthers, and Moala completes the 3-point play. 5 in a row from the stripe.
Paola foul 44, Caden Ramey, his second, team 4.
Ramey gets called for an offensive foul, shoving on that free throw apparently. It's his second. Caden shoves you probably know about it. The elbow, there's a steal. Ramey going the other way. Caden lay it up with the right hand. Good on the steal and the finish at the other end. He's got 5 points. Good minutes from Ramey. Panthers lead by 14. They trailed by 1 to start this quarter. They've outscored them by 15 points. Knocked it out, last touched by Birdie. Brecken Birdie, it goes off the hands of Robinson and then off the hands of Birdie. Williams going to check in with 51 seconds to play. Probably replace Moala. perhaps. Garrett didn't wait for it to be called in. It's been a point of emphasis over the last couple of years. Officials wait. Gonna wait for the official to say yes, come in. Just a way to keep the game managed properly. Panthers are pouring it on them right now. 4 points scored in this third quarter for Indy. Only one field goal. Here's Pitzer. Foul going to be called. Brock Pitzer draws contact with 32 seconds to play.
Independence foul, 23, Easton Ewing.
It'll be Easton Ewing's fourth.
His fourth.
And he'll sit down. Team foul number 6. Audie going to inbound here for Paola. Inbound deep, just to get it in. Now they'll hold for the final shot. They'll try to get it in the hands of Bo Robinson. 27 seconds is a long time to hold. Especially Birdie out there on Fletcher Audie. Fletcher putting on a display. Ball handling display. And now a foul going to be called as Page comes up and gets in the shorts of Bo Robinson. And Page doesn't believe it. Just his first. Or second, rather. Team 7, though, so that's going to send Robinson to the free throw line with 17 seconds to play to shoot 1-1. Bo on the night, 2 out of 4 from the stripe. Robinson just 6 points so far in this one. Catches the front iron, rolls over the top, and falls in. But Bo's even had 5 third quarter points. A couple of dunks, pretty sweet in the first half of this third quarter. No good. Ramey there fights for that rebound. What a board by Caden Ramey. Then knocked it out of bounds. And a foul, actually, they're going to call.
Independence foul, 14, Brecken.
Foul was called on Birdie, his second. Team foul number 7, as I mentioned. Actually 8. Out goes Robinson. In comes Carson Bame.
In for Independence, 5.
Birdie's going to check out. Chase Mavers, 5'10", sophomore's first minutes of the game. Caden Ramey at the free throw line to shoot 2. 1-1, rather. Off the backboard. Caden checking to see if the bank's open. This time, try to go straight on. Couldn't get it to go. 41-25. 3 by Page, no good. Panthers get another chance at one. Brock Pitzer up and under. So trying to get tipped in. Ramey at the buzzer. Nope, they're going to wave it off just barely. It was so close. But I think maybe it's right. We don't have an instant replay, so it's going to have to be. But boy, what a third quarter by the Panthers. They trailed 22-21 going into this. No, they trailed 21-20 going into this quarter. They'll go out of it leading 41-25. Fourth quarter coming up next for a chance at the championship game with a Burlington Invitational. We're back at 30. You're watching Panther basketball on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
(41-25) as we head into the fourth quarter of this one. Panthers outscore Independence 21-4 in that third quarter. It's pretty good. Page, kick back, we'll get it back. at the elbow. There's a shot by Hayden Smith, up and good. He's pulled the trigger on a couple of those, and seems kind of like the kind of guy who can get warmed up from that range. So watch that. They'll try to shoot themselves right back into this one. Bo Robinson catch it, and a turnover out of bounds. It'll go off the Panthers. Key for Paola is that little stretch where they played in the third quarter. They need to play an entire game like that. Certainly need to play that way in the fourth quarter. Kind of let teams hang around. That Sabetha team, they were, I think, markedly better than Sabetha, and kind of just let them hang around for a good portion of that game. That's a walk by Cooper Smith. Back around they go, and Davis Merrick will have it. Kicked out of bounds by Fletcher Audie. Winner of this one will take on Rock Creek. Loser takes on Silver Lake. Winner will play for first place here in this tournament. Paola's been in this Burlington Invitational for a long time, I noticed on some of their game notes they had. Tournament histories. Page will pop one over the top of Moala, can't get it to go, and Cooper Smith gets rebound, and down goes Moala. Trey going to probably pick up that foul. He will.
Paola foul, 25, Trey Moala, his
third personal foul. Team foul number 5. Inbound to the corner. Cooper Smith with it on the left wing. Working against Moala. Lost it out of bounds. Just threw it out of bounds. Slipped out of his fingers. Indy going to go to a press, 1-3-1. Moala going to bring it across the timeline. They'll be there to trap him, but now it's going to be an open look. Unselfish basketball, maybe one pass too many perhaps by Pitzer. But it was going to be wide open for Williams if he can handle if it's in the right spot. Williams will have it back with it on the right wing. They are selling out right now defensively. Bo Robinson's going to be fouled. They wanted an intentional foul to the Panther bench. Probably had a good argument for it. Caden Ramey jumps up. He gets told to sit down.
Cooper Smith,
and
his second, team 9.
Coach Cash wants an explanation. It'll send Robinson to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. No, shoot 2 rather. And he knocked down the first one.
In for Independence, 23, Easton Ewing.
4 out of 6 of the night from the stripe for Bo. Makes that one. Shooting his free throws really well. 43-28. 6:05 to go, fourth quarter. Old serve here. Off left side. Here's a 3 on the way by Johnston. No good. Out of bounds, though, off the Panthers. It'll stay with Indy. Here's a shot up. No good by Ewing's playing with 4 fouls. Rebound pulled out of there by Robinson. And wisely says, let's slow it down a little bit. No reason to get in a rush now if you're the Panthers. Clock, backside wide open. Garrett Williams quick up. He'll get it up and go. Yeah, he had to go in a hurry as Ewing was closing out. Garrett Williams lays it off the glass. His first bucket of the ball game, and a timeout taken by Coach Smith. Feels this one kind of slipping away. Panthers lead it 45-28. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Panther basketball on Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawling.
Miami County Dance Movement is a place to inspire kids. Miami County Dance Movement is one big family with loving teachers. Miami County Dance Movement is where I'm learning to be flexible in dance and my life. Miami County Dance Movement is so amazing because everybody is so loving and kind. Miami County Dance Movement is like a second family to me.
Get a look at the Hall of Fame. That number 13 right in the middle. May not recognize 100%, but Jamie Augustine is now Jamie Butler, head basketball coach for the Paola Panther ladies, and prepped here at Burlington High School. 1,238 points in her high school career. That's pretty impressive. Went on to have a decorated career at Emporia State, won a national championship for the Hornets as well, or with the Hornets. Burlington's turned out some players in basketball, girls sports, super good. Maybe you remember a name, Tyrell Reed over here. Gatorade Player of the Year on the boys' side, played for KU as well. Here's a three on the way by Hayden Smith. He just made one a moment ago. That one no good. Rebound pulled out there by Robinson. Break that pressure. Williams on the corner. Pitzer out top. Here's Robinson at the free throw line. He'll pull back. Now Pitzer. Give it up for Fletcher Audie. 4:52 to play. Panthers lead at 28. Paola going to pull out high. They're going to come out and guard him. Panthers going to go in a little bit of a stall game here, try to kill some clock. Earl's going to be there. Good defense, though, by Indy. They'll come out and get a bunch of bodies on Paola, and Trey going to draw some contact. He's going to go to the free throw line. He'll shoot two. That'll be the 10th team foul. Paola feeling it a little bit. They have been physical with him, and he has met that challenge every step of the way, but to maybe a little bit of a detriment to his body. But he made 6 in a row now from the charity stripe. 7 out of 9 on the night from the free throw line. Fletcher Audie goes out. Aiden Morris comes in. Paola can't get that one to go. Knocked around. Loose ball gathered up by Indy. Jackson Page with it. Working against Morris. Comes out to pick him up in the zone that they've fallen back into. Here's Ewing. He wants a three over the top of Garrett Williams. Garrett jumped to try to block it. To no avail. They get the rebound on the long one. Other side. Birdie for three. Good. Knocks it down. Tried to draw contact as well, but didn't get that. Brecken Birdie's got 2 3-point buckets in this ball game. 14-point lead, however, and Coach Cash has to call a timeout as they were trying a hard time getting across the timeline. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Again, just to recap, back here tomorrow night, 5:50 pregame, 6 o'clock tip as the ladies will take on Labette County in the 5th place game. And then back here on Saturday, 11:45 pregame, 12 o'clock tip for hopefully the championship game. If the Panthers can hold on here with the final 3:48. If they can't, then it'll be still at noon, but the 3rd place game. So hopefully they can hold on here. Got a good lead. Again, this game started in the second half. It was 21-20 at the end of 2 quarters. Indy was up 21-20. Panthers grabbed the lead 22-21, have not looked back. They went on an 8-0 run to start the 3rd. Grew their lead to as much as 9 in the 3rd quarter. Nope, grew it more than that, up to 13-14 in the 3rd quarter. And they outscored them 21-4. And they were just getting flat physical with Bo Robinson, and that's going to be against Hayden Smith. They wanted a 5 count to Coach Smith. I mean, these two guys, 50 years of high school head coaching experience between Dave Cash and Brad Smith. They're working this crew. These guys have I've seen these guys around for 18 years. I know that because I've been here for that long doing this game, and 2 of these guys I've seen often. Really good officials. Robinson misses the first one. Misses the second one as well. Well, he'd made 4 in a row. He's missed 2 in a row now. It'll stay. Or maybe he did make the first one.
Basket by 23, Easton Ewing.
Easton Ewing makes it. And a timeout taken by Indy. We'll take it along with him. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Panther basketball on Paola Sports Live.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified.
Sorry, they're quick out of that break and didn't want to miss anything. Panthers with it. They get past the press. They have sold out. Garrett Williams, an easy layup. Yep, you got to take that one if it gets there. They're going to sell out defensively. You can probably find some pretty good open looks. 15-point game. Quick three by Birdie. Catch and fire three, and another timeout by Indy as they're trying to shoot their way back into this one. Birdie's had 2 threes now here in this fourth quarter.
Timeout, Independence, full.
They take a full, we'll take a 30. Back in 30 seconds, you're watching Panther basketball.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
.36, 12-point game, 3:04 to play in the fourth quarter. A chance to play in the Burlington Invitational Championship on Saturday on the line. Again, a recap of next week's action. Monday, wrestling duel here on Paola Sports Live with Lawrence Free State. On Tuesday, we head to Chanute for a doubleheader with the Blue Comets, and then we head to DeSoto to take on the Wildcats, another doubleheader on Friday. 3 nights next week. At the end of this week, we'll have 4 nights under our belt. The tournament week, always a lot of fun. Paola bring it across the timeline. Lots of contact again. Robinson elevate off the glass and good. Boy, they just, Bo's been fairly quiet offensively, but when he decides to go, it's pretty awesome. 50-33, 36 rather. There's another three.
3-point basket, 22.
Oh, that was 22, not 12. So they've Hayden Smith, and now Coach Catch has to call a timeout. Coach coming over to tell Fletcher where to be. And Coach has got a 11-point lead, 2:27 to play, and he's staying on him. He knows that that kind of shooting they've knocked down. Keep in mind, Panthers outscored them 21-4 in the third quarter. Brecken Birdie and Hayden Smith have combined for 12 in this fourth quarter. And that has been the difference. That's all their points, all 12 points, all coming from downtown, all coming from Brecken Birdie and Hayden Smith. Now, Ewing also had a 2-pointer that I did not write down. Girls won earlier tonight, 46-40 over Burlington, the host school over next door at the middle school, and they will advance to take on Labette County coming up tomorrow. I'm glad we got basketball. I'm glad we got things to do to keep my mind occupied off that game on Sunday. I can't sleep at night. I'm thinking about the Chiefs all the time. Inbound to Moala. Panthers just trying to get out of here. There's a turnover. That's exactly what they're doing. I mean, they're selling out as Independence, but oh boy, you got to look at it. Moala, good rebound. Why not? Garrett Williams, an easy layup with the right hand, good. Garrett has had 6 fourth quarter points, just being in the right place at the right time. 52-39. And a foul going to be called against the Panthers. Coach wanted his little forearm to charge. Aiden Morris picks up his second personal foul, team foul number 6. Davis Merritt going to inbound. Inbound it for Ewing. Just 1 field goal in the second half for Ewing, who played with those 4 fouls. He'll put one up here. Shot no good. Rebound to be determined. Had to go over the top, and the good defense by Robinson. And rebound by Moala. Morris will get it across the timeline. Well, picked up his dribble. Coach Cash calls another timeout. Has to. Everybody keeps picking up the dribble when they're not supposed to. And it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take it along nothing. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Panther basketball on Paola Sports Live.
Paola timeout. Full timeout.
Hey, I'm Mike Rope, here today to encourage you to connect with 811 before you dig. And I'm Micro, and I'm here because I love to dig in the dirt. It's true. He's also here because he's very small and not that bright. Here, for instance, we can see Micro doing what he loves to do. And here we can see the consequences of not doing what he should have done. Dude, why didn't you call 811?
I forgot the number.
See? Not that bright.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can...
Panthers with it, coming out of the timeout, and a quick foul on Jackson Page. Pick up his 3rd personal foul. It's going to send Williams to the free throw line to shoot 2. Garrett hasn't been to the line yet tonight, or the other night. Coming into the tournament about a 70% free throw shooter. He'll miss the first one. Team effort tonight from the Panthers. They have distributed the ball well. Some really nice assists this evening, and certainly have played good defense except for maybe the last couple minutes. Missed the first, makes the second one. 53-39. Page with it. He'll go baseline, lopped it off his foot and out of bounds. Minute 25. We're under 90 seconds to go now. 85 seconds to go in this ball game. Smith wants contact. Roddy. Trap him right there. I like that. That press and trap. But you got to be wanting it. Moala flying through the air. Up and good. Trey. 55-39. Ewing into the paint. Good dish. Can't really hold it, though. Good defense by Aiden Morris. And foul's going to be called on Aiden Morris. His 3rd. Team 7, so that's going to send Brecken Birdie to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. His first trip to the line tonight, all his points, he's got 9, came from three-point range, including 2 of them here in this 4th quarter. And now he's at the free throw line to try to pull him back to within 15. Can't do it, but a rebound by Ewing. They go right at Moala, and Trey doing about all he can do, but Ewing goes right at him.
Paola foul, 25, Trey Moala, his 4th.
Moala picks up his 4th personal foul. Moala with 23 in the ball game, including 14 in the second half. Ewing misses the first one. 2 out of 4 on the night from the charity stripe for Easton Ewing, who's got 12 points on the evening. Makes that one. 5-40. 49 seconds to play. Moala slicing up the defense. Aiden Morris will pull it back. Again, just trying to kill some clock, and now they're going to foul. It's going to be Caleb Johnson's going to foul Aiden Morris, send him to the free throw line. Aiden 2 for 2 on the night from the charity stripe in the first half. 70-ish free throw shooter. 42.5 seconds to play, 15 seconds, and that's going to do it. They're going to call off the Dogs, and Feldman and Jonas Sanders are going to check into the ball game for Paola. Panthers have been without Logan Newkirk. I don't believe he even dressed Tuesday night. Coach is talking to him right now, see if he wants to come in. Maybe not. That was probably a, hey, we're probably going to use you on Saturday if you're feeling up to it. Logan had worked his way into the starting lineup. Boehm, Feldman, Sanders, and Ramey all come into the ball game. Aiden Morris, the only guy that's going to finish his free throws. He missed the first one. And the second. 39 seconds to play. Panthers trailed by 1 after a half of basketball and poured it on them in the third quarter, outscoring Indy 21-4 in the third. Kind of put it away at that point. Indy tried to make a run here from deep, shooting long threes, and made 4 threes in the fourth quarter to try to make it interesting. It was down to an 11-point lead a moment ago. Good rebound by Ramey, 15 seconds. Panthers probably hold here and just kill this clock. And Panthers going to go to the championship game of the Burlington Invitational as Paola wins it 55-40. End up being a 15-point win after trailing a good portion of the first half, including at halftime, but come out and get the win 55-40. And they will play Rock Creek Saturday at noon. We'll have that game for you. 11:45 pregame with Bryce Kessler and Caden Carbajo. And then a noon tip-off for a chance to win a championship against a really good Rock Creek team. The ladies win earlier tonight, 46-40 over Burlington. They will play Labette County tomorrow night. We'll have that for you. 5:45 pregame, 6 o'clock tip back here in Burlington. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll give you your final scoring totals and get out of here for tonight. Panthers get the win tonight over Independence. They move to 7-3 on the year. We'll talk about it next on Paola Sports Live.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call us at
913-247-3530.
Back at here one final time, Burlington High School, B.J. Harris, Corinne Harris, 55-40 is your score. The Panthers win it here by 15 over Independence. Panthers would jump out to an early lead. Indy would take the first lead of the ball game, their first lead of the ball game on the final shot of the first quarter, 11-9. It would go back and forth a few times, it'd be tied once, and then Indy would take the lead 16-15 and would not relinquish that until the first bucket of the second half. Panthers would trail by as many as 5 in this ball game. They trailed 21-16 late in the second quarter. But then they did close the gap to 1 at halftime, 21-20. They scored the first bucket of the second half, went up 22-21, and never relinquished the lead from that point on. Went on an 8-0 run at that point, grew the lead to as much as 9, and then outscored Indy 21-4 in the third quarter to pull away. They led 41-25 going into the fourth, a last-ditch effort. They sold out defensively and then made some three-pointers. They made 4 threes in the fourth quarter to Indy to kind of keep it interesting. It was as close as 11 there late, and then got held on to get the win here, 55-40. Take a look at your final numbers. First up for Independence, one guy in double figures. That's 13 points from Easton Ewing. He went 2 of 5 from the free throw line as well. 9 points from Brecken Birdie, 7 points from Jackson Page, 3 points from Cooper Smith, and 2 points for Caleb Johnston, 6 points from Hayden Smith. Free throw line, though, they didn't get many opportunities. 3 of 8 for the entire ball game for Indy. So only made 3 free throws, only had 8 attempts. Panthers on the other side had 26 free throw attempts and went 16-26, so still left 10 points out there. But, boy, they got to the line. They were super aggressive, and then whenever Indy started selling out there at the end, they were going to draw some fouls. Trey Moala leads all scorers with 23 points, with 7 of 10 from the free throw line as well. Quiet night for Bo Robinson offensively, but it's kind of what I told you. Pick your poison. What are you going to do? You're going to guard Robinson, you're going to guard Moala, because whoever you don't guard as well is probably going to take advantage of you. And Trey really got going in the third quarter and finishes with 23 points, 11 from Bo Robinson, 6 points from Caden Ramey, 7 points from Garrett Williams all in the fourth quarter, 4 points from Aiden Morris, 2 points from Carson Bain, 2 points from Brock Pitzer for the Panthers, who do advance, move on 7-3 on the season. They will take on Rock Creek in the championship game of the Burlington Invitational coming up on Saturday, 11:45 pregame and noon kickoff. Ladies will play tomorrow. We'll have that for you, 5:45 pregame, 6 o'clock tip-off back here at Burlington High School as they take on Labette County. It's going to do it for us here tonight. For Corinne Harris and B.J. Harris saying so long. Panthers get the win, 55-40. They're playing for a championship on Saturday right here on Paola Sports Live.
You've been watching Panther Athletics on Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at gobrawley.com. Also by Elliott Group, Hers Incorporated, Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry,